Good afternoon to all teachers, BCTF staff, and guests. My name is Mahima, and this is my very first time at the AGM. It's also my first year being a teacher. It's my first year being a kindergarten teacher, and this is my first time speaking in front of 800 people. So hi. Usually my public speaking is limited to the month Macarena, the alphabet jive, and my personal favorite, 7 days in a week. So I've been really impressed with the eloquence that the colleagues here have been speaking about advocacy for our public schools. So I was asked today to talk with you on the 100th anniversary celebration about my hopes and dreams for the profession and the union looking ahead to the next 100 years. It's pretty interesting to ask a new teacher to think about the next 100 years. I can tell you that in the next 100 days, when it's June, I'll be thinking about where I'm going to be working next year. And my colleagues on the call list will be thinking about if or when and where they're going to work in the next 100 hours. So the context of this precarious job situation for young teachers makes the next 100 years look really daunting and kind of interesting to think about. To me, it really emphasizes that young people need their union, perhaps in today's climate, more than ever. So despite the uncertainty, I think my colleagues remain really resilient and optimistic. I don't want to brag too much because when I'm talking about beginning and new teachers, really I'm talking about people who are my friends. So I'll tell you a few things about them. These are individuals who have a really deep understanding that their attitudes and their actions will lay the groundwork for what the profession will look like years from now. These individuals have entered the profession with the knowledge that the job market is really difficult to be a beginning teacher, and they want to be involved anyways. These are young people who have experienced warmth and dedication from teachers themselves, and they have a passion for teaching, learning, and quality public education. We're young people who are passionate about the environment and sustainability, innovation and inquiry, thinking differently, being creative, and creating. So our classrooms, they're not always in rows. They might not look like yours. Our students speak more than just English. We're moving around the school. I'm very sorry. I am making a big mess, and it's very noisy. It's true. We're young people who are slowly more and more representational of the communities and families that we work with. Young teachers are increasingly culturally and linguistically diverse. Young teachers include more women of color, people with diverse gender identities, and people of Aboriginal ancestry. New teachers wear a variety of identities, and they wear them proudly. Who they are is part of their teaching, and I hope in the future, leadership in our schools and in our union will reflect that diversity too. Young teachers have a place in the union because we're deeply connected to social issues. To us, social justice issues are not just focus groups, high school courses, workshops, or something we read about. It's movements we're a part of because of the lived experiences of ourselves and our peers and our friends. Despite all of these strengths, young teachers have some challenges, and we need your help. We're looking for support, and we're looking for mentorship. So I need to be clear. I really do not want the unit that you made in 1978 about ancient Egypt on your practicum. That's not the help I need. No, thank you. It's very generous. Please help us create environments to teach in that reflect our beliefs and reflect our diversity, our commitment to sustainability, and being creative. When you see a new teacher trying something different, maybe please take a look and don't close your door or shy away. We'd like to hear your expertise. We need your help, but we also have expectations of you too. People say that everybody my age is really entitled. To that I have to say, well, yes, you're right. We are. Of course we are. I am entitled to good working conditions. I am entitled to the same pay as male teachers. I'm entitled to the environment that respects my cultural diversity and that of my students, and my students are entitled to a quality public education. I really don't know what would have happened in the last 100 years if nobody had a sense of entitlement about anything. Standing up for students is the honorable work of teachers, and to end this, I'll leave you with a few pieces of kindergarten wisdom that I think about and I say on a daily basis to my students. I think these ideas can solve problems big and small. The first one is, if someone is bothering you, you can use your words and ask them to stop. Look both ways. It's okay to be different. You win some, you lose some. And probably the most important, like Elder Shane Point had us do yesterday, hold hands and stick together. Thank you.